I know how much you all loved the bread bag tutorial, so I had to do this again, only in a smaller size, because that can also be used to make an awesome alternative to wrapping your gifts this holiday season, especially for those hard to wrap gifts and oddly shaped things. And this can so easily be modified to whatever size you need. It is extremely forgiving if you're brand new to sewing or in a rush, and this can be done in like 20 minutes or less. Unlike wrapping paper, this is reusable, and it just adds extra to the gift that you're already giving. For the smaller size, I cut out an 8 by 20 inch rectangle. If you want to customize this or have a certain size scrap, what you need is the one short side, and then the longer side needs to be 3 times the short side, and then add like 2 inches for seam allowance. First, you start by hemming all 4 edges. I did this by folding it over once and pressing, and then folding it over a second time and pressing again, and then using some clips to hold it in place. I'm not doing anything fancy here like mitered corners. If you would like to, you can. And then I'm just sewing that down in place by going around all 4 edges of the rectangle. Once you have your hemmed rectangle, go ahead and place that right side facing up and take the bottom left corner and fold it up towards the top edge, and the top right corner, fold that down to the bottom edge. Then take that far left corner, pull it all the way up until those 2 edges meet in the middle there. Mine does look a bit misshapen here, but like I said, this project is very forgiving and you would have no clue by the time it's done. Then we're going to take those 2 edges and pin them together. So those 2 open edges right here, I kind of pull them up and pinch them, and then take some binding clips and clip them all together. Then you're going to flip the bag over and repeat this on the other side. Once you have everything all clipped in place, go ahead and bring this to your machine and sew it together. I kind of lay mine flat so that everything is off to the left, and then I sew right along where I have clipped. And I like to sew either right on where I previously stitched the hem or slightly inward. And that is it. I did not even box out my corners for this one. If you would like to do that for a more finished look, check out the bread bag tutorial on how to box out the corners. That is it. If learning how to sew is on your list of things to learn next year, definitely save this one. It is so beginner friendly.